Well, LMPD is explaining its response to a SWAT incident that ended with the front of a man's house completely ripped apart. WDRB's Katrina Nickel tells us why police say it escalated to this point.
Right, and people may remember this video exactly. LMPD says this was a high-risk response for several reasons, including the suspect was accused of shooting his gun at neighbors, had military experience, including sniper experience, and booby-trapped his front yard with explosives. Now, this all happened last week in Fairdale on Bridget Drive. The suspect is Brad McKinley, who police say was experiencing a mental crisis and had a history of mental illness. Because of the reasons already mentioned, LMPD says it was too dangerous to dispatch its deflection workers who respond to mental health crises. LMPD says it notified neighbors to leave or stay inside, then surrounded McKinley's house and tried to get him to leave on his own. When he didn't, police used drones and found McKinley was hiding up in the attic. When McKinley refused to leave, LMPD then deployed a chemical agent as an effort to try and force him out. With none of that working, it then went with the armored vehicle, which is explosive protected. And once SWAT deployed that vehicle, LMPD says McKinley hung up his rifle and surrendered himself. Despite the destruction, LMPD maintains it was the safest way to get McKinley out alive.
So it's important to know that we took all these steps to force him out of his stronghold where he was armed with a rifle. If we would have just sent officers inside there, we would be having a different press conference right now. So we are talking about property damage and the preservation of life.
McKinley is charged with wanton endangerment. Katrina Nickel, WDRB News.